We live. We back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. We are the leaders in single entry 3 max and 20 max content. So if that's your particular style of play, you found a home here on the old YouTube. Even if it's not, if you're just playing DFS, NFL, or NBA, you want to be over here, man. Hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on so you can be here rocking with us when the videos and content drop, man. Also, do me a small favor. Hit that like button for your boys. Greatly appreciate it. Goes a long way to helping the channel grow, all right? This is my Monday morning quarterback. This is my lineup review series. Didn't get a chance to put one out last week. Holiday travel, all that. You know how it goes, the holidays. But we back at it this week, man. Got the review pulled up for you. Very solid day for the team over here yesterday, man. 3XDO buy-in. Uh, we was all over it, man. I was all over. The only plays I was missing was the tight end and maybe the defense. So that's the only thing that held us back, man. Everything else was a go. This is my I got my best two lineups pulled up for you. My single entry lineup and my highest scoring lineup. That's what we're gonna talk about first. This is my single entry. This was the $12 one. I think this is the one with like 10K people in it. Came in 150th place, man. Put up 185, as you can see here. Went with the Josh Allen stack. Had plenty of Josh Allen yesterday, plenty of Jalen Hurts, plenty of C.J. Stroud, only a couple of Trevor Lawrence. We was all over the high scoring quarterbacks, but in this Bill stack, I needed Gabe Davis. I chose to go skinny here with Stephon Diggs and ran it back with Devontae Smith. Got Devontae Smith at great ownership here at 8.5%. But I needed Diggs. I should have skinny stacked it with Diggs. Diggs was the better performing receiver at a lower price. So I should have just double stacked it with Gabe Davis here. But stack was solid, man. Diggs got us in the end zone, but didn't have a bigger day as I wanted him to have. Like I said, Devontae Smith was very solid on the run back. 100 plus receiving yards and a TD. Outperformed A.J. Brown over there. We got that aspect of it right. Only aspect we was missing of this game was Gabe Davis, like I said. Didn't get to enough of him. Finishing out my lineup. Running backs, Kyron Williams. Nailed it. Told the team this is my favorite running back of the week. I knew he was going to come right back into that same workload. He went absolutely nuts over here against the Cardinals. He could have had a bigger day. He shared some work with Royce Freeman. Royce Freeman had like 77 yards in the TD. He could have absolutely destroyed, but I was very high on Kyron Williams. I had like 75% of Kyron Williams yesterday. I had him in almost everything, as you'll see when the lineup rolled on. Bijan Robinson was high on him as well. I don't know how people was at. Well, I know how. In this price range, everybody was going to Jonathan Taylor. I didn't have any John Taylor. He was not in my player pool. I didn't like him going against that Bucks defense. He found the end zone twice, but the rushing yards wasn't there. If he don't find the end zone twice, you really not getting there with Jonathan Taylor. So I faded him and went with guys like Bijan Robinson. I had a little Rashad White, had Pacheco though. Those are the range of the guys I was in. I didn't get to Jonathan Taylor. Bijan worked out at 4% on. Had 2 touchdowns on the day, man. 27 fantasy points from him. Around the rest of my lineup, Greg Dortch, my favorite value play, 3,300, had way too much of him, but he was solid at 12 points. He didn't destroy you at 3,300. That's why I was so high on him. Michael Mayer, I got the cheap tight end wrong. I went Mayer 2,800. I need Firemouth at 2,900. I was punting that tight end today. I didn't want to pay up the Travis Kelce. I wasn't really that high on Evan Ingram and those guys, so I punted a lot. I had a lot of Michael Mayer. If I just go Pat Firemouth, because they're in the same price range, if I just go him, we have a much better day. Watson was probably my second favorite value play behind Dortch. He got a touchdown, but he only had 1 reception. Didn't get too involved in his passing game. It was a big day for Pacheco, and Rashee Rice had the bigger day over here for the receivers. And then the Browns defense, man, just trying to get different in this lineup, paying up to be different at defense, and it did not work out. Cleveland got absolutely handled by the Broncos. I thought there was a chance they could lose. I didn't think the Broncos offense would go this ham on the Browns defense. So ultimately that hurt me. Not having the right tight end in the defense is what hurt us from having a much, much bigger day. Let's go look at my highest scoring lineup. This was in the $1.20 max, as you can see. Came in 500th place. Put up 194. As you can see, a very, very similar build, man. I told you I was heavy on Karen Williams, heavy on Bijan Robinson. This is another Allen stack, but I double stacked this one with Diggs and Shakir, as you can see, but still had the Devontae Smith running back. He was 7% on over here in the 20 max contest. They came through for us. Like I said, needed a much bigger day from Diggs, but the same two running backs, Kyron Williams and Bijan Robinson. If you look through my lineups, you're going to see a lot of this right here. And when you don't see Bijan, you're going to see Pacheco, you're going to see Rashad White, you're going to see I got a little Ramondre Stevenson in as well. My running back player pool was on point. I had all the running backs you needed last week. Yesterday. Like I said, just tight end and defense ultimately hurt me. As you can see, went back to my favorite pay down in this lineup, Greg Dortch as well, 3,300. Like I said, just 12 points from him. Michael Mayer, again, I had too much Michael Mayer. That's my one fault. I had too much Michael Mayer. I had the right concept. I knew you needed to punt at tight end. I just didn't get the right tight end. But way too much Michael Mayer, like I said. Way too much Justin Watson would end up hurting me. Shakir here, 13%. He only got 7 fantasy points. And then I did get a solid defense right here with the Patriots at 12 fantasy points. That's what made it score better than my last one, just the defense. Everything else is pretty much the same. But as you can see, man, like I said, very solid day for the team. We was all over it. Just didn't quite put it all the way together. And that's the thing with NFL and DFS in general. You can't really miss. You got to put it all together in every position. You know what I mean? So just didn't have that. Like I said, I nailed quarterbacks and running backs. Could have did a little better at receiver and tight end and defenses. That was our weak spot yesterday. But overall, great day for the gang over here. Like I said, 3X by me. I think another member said they 4X. So it was a very nice day. And yeah, that's rounding out the week, man. We'll be back this week. Got more NFL vids coming out for you. NBA videos coming out this week. Everything's a go, man. You know where you need to be. That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.